Okay, concept number 2, using a credit card to put as many expenses on as possible. What a credit card does is, for example, when we have a, okay, for example, let's use my scenario. Today, if I went and filled up my car with gas, I would put that on my Discover card because it's my SkyMiles card that I use everything for. And that money, which I would have to pay out of my checking account because I've got to pay for my gas, instead I'm going to put it on my Discover card where I will not have to pay for that gas until December 26th. And the reason why is because my credit card, it comes up on the 25th of the month, and then I have a 30-day grace period to make my payment of next month. And so since the 25th is on Christmas, they let us pay it. We have an extra day. So we have until the 26th of December to pay for my tank of gas that I'm charging on November 4th today. Okay? Now that money, which it would have cost me to fill up my tank of gas, $60, whatever it may be, that money can now stay in my line of credit, and we're only paying interest on $97,190. Quick math there. Okay, so coming back here, help your clients understand the concept. They're not changing anything that they're doing right now. They're keeping it the same way. But the concept is they're using one step forward of using a line of credit, another step of putting things on a credit card to keep it out as long as possible, and then the software will tell us to pay off that credit card in full each time that that payment comes due. Okay, so that is a very powerful way that you can use just your marketing website to help them understand Mortgage Acceleration, to be able to sell that to them. My biggest thing is get them to the free analysis. Help them understand and see for themselves with a quick little visual aid of what it's going to do for them. Okay, any questions on that before we move on? Go ahead and stick them in the chat section here, and we can see you, and we'll be able to make sure we get those answered for you. Okay, question has come across of what if they, since right now is a time of home equity lines of credit are not very easy to come by. Okay, great question. Thank you for asking that. Okay, question. What if they do not have cannot get a home equity line of credit, cannot get a personal line of credit? Well, we're actually going to jump into that here in just a few moments here. The way that we do it is the software can work off of a savings account or a checking account. It doesn't need to solely use the line of credit. Now, it's not going to work as good because it's not going to be able to have the interest cancellation here, but you will see, as I'm going to show you here in a few minutes, that it can still work by using other principles here of the credit card, the debt roll-down program that we'll show you in here in just a moment, and a few other features here. Okay, so moving on, quick little, we'll come to that in just a few minutes here. All right, so let's log back in as Mr. George Bush here, and let's look at a few powerful ways that we can approach his clients that he's set up here. For those of you who haven't been on past trainings, we just ran that quick analysis. All your analysis that are done online is actually going to come in here to your back-end database. So we will be able to see exactly what Mr. Kobe Bryant here has input into the software. We can see when he did it. He did it on November 4th at 11:02 a.m. Mountain Time. Here's his email he put in there, his phone number he put in there, his information regarding his mortgage. He had a 7% interest rate, and he had $198,500 on his mortgage. Okay, at this point, now you can look and you can see, okay, we have a client that's put in their information. You can get a hold of them and start working with them. Okay, let's come back out here to his dashboard here, and let's jump into Mr. Barack Obama's scenario, and let's actually jump into his. Okay, right now we're actually going to switch to if you are a mortgage broker, we're going to jump over a few highlights of ways that you can sell this using the mortgage industry and your experiences in there to help them understand this. Okay, so one of the great ways that you have above a lot of other people is you have your client databases. Probably, I'm willing to guess 95 to 96% of you are people who are in the financial realm already, who are either selling mortgages, who are writing mortgages, who are selling real estate, or who are in the financial planning end of things. There are a few of you who are trying to jump into this industry, and I applaud you for that when everybody is escaping from it. Okay, so if you're a mortgage broker, one of the greatest things you have right now is you have a client database. You can open up Point or whatever loan originating system you have, and you can see all of your contacts that you have in the past, and you can begin contacting them, and you can actually prepare a plan for them or just run a quick little teaser free analysis and showing them what's going on. Okay, we actually have a letter that we will be sending out here momentarily, which will basically which is something that you can use to send to past clients. Let me open that up here and we can all be looking at it here. Okay. So we have a quick letter that you can send to people. Those of you who are in the real estate end, other things, we're going to send this to you in a Word document so that you can change wording on here all you want. You can change it, obviously, because in the first sentence here it says, "Thank you for choosing us to do your loan." Obviously, if you're a realtor, you're going to want to change that to helping you purchase your home, to find your home, whatever it may be, for getting into your auto insurance program that we helped you get into, so on and so forth. Okay, so dear customer, thank you for choosing us to do your loan. I'm confident we are satisfied with your overall production, all this fun stuff. And then it moves on. This past year, a lot of my clients have been asking me how they can pay off their home faster. I used to tell them to pay extra when they could, but I found a program that allows them to continue their current lifestyle and still achieve an earlier payoff. Okay? I have a special access to an online mortgage software which is going to break down exactly the sales pitches here. Please call me up, or I'm going to be calling you in a couple of days to set up a quick appointment. Sign your name here on the bottom. The great thing you can do with this letter is change it up to fit your style. Change it up to fit your personality so that your clients know it's coming from you. But you can change it. You can have a good basis foundation to start from. Mail it to your clients. Mail it to everyone that you've worked with in the past. Let them know that you've found something that can really do something for them. A lot of thing in sales is emotion, and if they see that it's working for other clients of yours and they're seeing that you're excited about it, we can make sure that you can get excited for this thing. Okay, so we're actually going to be emailing this to everyone who attended, and so we will be able to email this out to you once we're done here. So we'll get this letter to every one of you. It will be in Word. We will send it to you in a 2003 and a 2007 version so that everyone should be able to have access to open that up. Okay, so that's one approach that we can use by sending them out a letter. Obviously, you can create your own kind of letters, your own wording in it. This is just something that we can help you out here momentarily. Another great way to do is to approach realtors. If you're a mortgage broker, one of the great staples of your business is always having referrals coming into you from people that trust you to get the job done. So if you want to show that you are one of the kings of the industry, that you have the technology and you have basically everything that they expect out of you to be one of the leaders in the industry, what we can do is you can show them, look, Mr. Realtor, I want you to send me your loans because what I'm going to do for each one of your clients is I'm going to provide them with an opportunity to pay off their mortgage faster. You know, my idea of helping you achieve what you want to achieve is to sell more homes. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it so that Mr. Client here can pay off his home, and he can then begin to look into buying other homes and pay them off as well. We actually, and we'll get into that in just a few moments